I was thinking about filming a video for you guys, and I was like, what should I do? And then I went on Twitter, and a lot of people were requesting for me to do high school makeup. And high school makeup for me is a lot different than all the tutorials that I've seen here on YouTube, because they all involve like a very colorful, bright, like it's a green look for the first day of school and stuff. Now for me personally, I don't like to wear eyeshadow at all, not even now that I'm 23. I don't like to go to school with eyeshadow on my face. So I try to do something very subtle and something that gives me more of a fresh face. The only drama that I added was my false eyelashes, which are these. Let me just zoom in, which you can see they're dramatic. These are not natural looking, but they're not like crazy dramatic either, which I thought were perfect for not the first day of school, but if you want to add a little bit of drama to your makeup look, if you don't like using a lot of makeup. The only time I really use a lot of eyeshadow is if I do go out at night, or if it's something special occasion or something. But it just takes too much time to blend and to do all those steps that in the morning, you know, you have to wake up, you don't want to wake up, and you don't have a lot of time to do a crazy full face of makeup, right? So I think that it's more appropriate to wear subtle makeup, and if you do want to wear eyeshadow, stick to neutral colors. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully you enjoy this tutorial. You're gonna see me how I look when I wake up in the morning, which is really crazy. Alright? Stay tuned if you want to watch, and I need to stop flicking this. Bye-bye! Alright guys, so we are going to start off with a clean and moisturized face, and now we're going to apply sunblock. This is Neutrogena's Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock in SPF 70, and this is a really good sunblock. I really recommend it. It's my favorite, and then it's the only one I use for body and face. So what I'm going to do is just take some on this foundation brush, and this one I bought it at Boots. Then I'm going to apply my sunblock, and I apply this all over my face completely and on my neck area. So now that I have my sunblock on, I have a few options. I could either use a tinted moisturizer, which I do prefer because it has sunblock, and that one is by Mary Kay, but I just haven't bought one. But then I also have my MAC Select Cover Up, and this is an NC42, and it looks like that. And I use very little of this, and then I mix it with a face primer, and then voila, very sheer coverage. But today we're actually going to be using one of my favorite foundations, and this one is the Satin Liquid, and this is by Maybelline, so it's a drugstore foundation, and I was very excited to find this. And this one here, just in case you're wondering what shade I am, if you're like NC42, this is in Sun Beige 48. So I'm going to take a pump from this. It's pretty much all I'm going to use for my whole face. You don't want to cake your face with a lot of foundation, because you really want to have like a fresh look. So if you don't want to use liquid and you want something that doesn't feel as heavy, you can use powder foundation like Mineral Makeup, which I love for sheer coverage. Well, actually it's buildable, but I only use like one coat. So I'm just going to blend this all over my face, and it blends so evenly in my skin. It's amazing. This foundation really does its job. Concealer and highlighter, and this is by e.l.f. This is from their studio line, so it's only like $3. And the concealer shade is in medium, so if you're in between, if you're not light skin or if you're not dark, this would be like the perfect match. So I'm going to do 3 dots underneath my eyes because they're a little bit purple, and that's usually all I put concealer on. Like the rest, like I'll blend it into around my nostrils or something. But I'm going to take my finger and pat this out on both eyes, and you can see instantly how much brighter this eye looks. This is really going to attract a lot of light. So reflect a lot of light, I meant. I'm going to go ahead and use a translucent powder. And then this one here is by MAC. This is a Prep and Prime. You can use this as a base to fill in holes if you have like acne scars and stuff. Or you can use this afterwards to set your foundation. So I'm going to take a brush like this one. This is the Sigma SS150. And I'm just going to do this on my hand. I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to pick it up with the bristles like that. And then I'm going to take it into the lid and swirl it gently. Like that. You can see the powder flipping out. And then tap off the excess. And you can start by patting this down. I actually found these at Superdrug, which is a drugstore in London. They are a shimmer and eye lip pencil. So I like to use this one here, which is in champagne, and this is #1. This is by Barry M, by the way, so for those of you that love Barry M, here it is. Okay, so we're going to start by highlighting the high points, which is underneath the eyebrow. You can see it brings light. I'm just going back and forth because we're going to blend this out. And we're also going to do the bridge of the nose and the inner tear duct. And go all the way around like this. These are very, very creamy and gentle for your eyes. So now that you have that done, we are going to blend it out, pat the inner tear duct, and then blend this out. Now I'm going to take this mineral eyeshadow primer, and this is by e.l.f, the studio line, and I'm just going to apply this to my eyelids because we're going to do one tone all over the eyelid. Okay, so now I did my primer, and I'm actually going to use e.l.f. makeup today. Yay! Because I haven't used it in a long time. So we're going to do just one sweep of color all over the eyelid. And I like to use like browns and stuff like that. So this is the Butternut Quad by e.l.f. and these are typically $1. And I'm going to take this light color here. That's the only eyeshadow that we're going to use. We're just going to sweep this on the lid. It's shimmery, it's going to bring light, it's so, so pretty. Next up is the eyeliner, which is my favorite part. We're doing eyeliner all the way around. So we're going to take MAC's kohl and Smolder, and we're going to do the waterline. Alright, so for the eyes, I'm using Bobbi Brown's Longwear Gel Liner, and this is in black ink. It's just a black gel liner. And I'm using my favorite brush ever, which is Sonia Kashuk's Angled Eyeliner Brush. You can buy it at Target. We're going to do our eyeliner a lot differently than how I usually do it, which is like, you know, make a V up here and then fill it in. It's going to go all the way out like that. Small short strokes. Okay, so now I'm going to take mascara and I'm going to add a few coats. Here I have this Mineral Power blush, and this is in True Peach 2, and I actually like to use the bronzer on an everyday basis, but I think a peach blush would be a lot cuter. So I'm taking my discontinued Maybelline brush, I'm going to take some product, tap it in the lid, swirl, and tap. Okay, so swirl it, tap it, and we're going to apply this to the apples of the cheeks. Oh, this looks so pretty. I don't know why I never use blush. I always use bronzer. And for my lips, there's this color that I found which is very neutral, and I really like it because it's kind of nude, but it has pink, so it's super pretty. And this is by, I think this is by L'Oreal. Yeah, it's by L'Oreal, and it's color 254. Actually, I had one of my tweet followers tell me the name of this, but I forgot it. But it looks like this, really pretty. Like I said, it's very subtle, and it just gives your lips a nice pink natural flush. Okay, so the lashes that I'm using in this video today is Miss Adoro number 42, and these are kind of new, kind of like a little dramatic, but not that dramatic, because you do want to be careful with what kind of lashes you want to wear to school, right? Because you don't want to have like feathers and all that stuff. So these are a little dramatic, so if you want to skip eyeshadow and stuff, like this would be totally fine. And yeah, they're not that subtle, but they are worth it. We're just gonna wait for the glue to get a little tacky, because if you put it on right now, it's gonna move all over the place. And I actually always used my fingers to apply my lashes, but tweezers worked so much better. Like, I tried to use tweezers like a long time ago, and I was like, so difficult. And now it's so easy. It's like boom, 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 and you can like manage it. So place it where you want to, see? Just grab and drag. Alright, so I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out dulcecandy.com, or if you want to follow me on Twitter. And I just realized that I always sing dulcecandy.com. Every time I say it, I sing it. How weird.